You're probably watching this video because you're thinking about making a move to South Jersey, and in this video we're going to be talking about some of the things that people are not telling you before you make your move to South Jersey. Now, a lot of people love living in New Jersey. Don't get me wrong, myself included. I've lived in New York City, I've lived in Philadelphia, I've even lived in northern New England. And if you're like me and you're considering moving from one of those areas, I want to share with you some of the things that I found that you might want to be considering when making your move.
If this is your first time to the channel, thank you for joining us. My partner Braden and I, we make videos about everything living in South Jersey, and we believe that every move matters. So definitely book an appointment with us. We'd love to talk to you about what greater living looks like in the southern part of the Garden State.
So let's get on with it though. South Jersey and New Jersey in general, it definitely has some things that you're going to want to consider before moving here. New Jersey is undoubtedly one of the highest states that sees outward migration. People are leaving New Jersey and moving to other places.
So in this video, we're going to jump into the 5 reasons why more people are leaving New Jersey than most of the other states in the country. But maybe some of these reasons and the other sides of those coins might be exactly why this is going to be the right fit for you.
A little fun fact about New Jersey, it is the most densely populated state in the entire country. Yes, we're only about the size of Vermont, but we are directly adjacent to 2 of the biggest cities in the country, leading to high density populations in those areas. One of the beauties of South Jersey is that we are not as close to Manhattan, so you get a little bit more breathing space, and you can go just 5 or 10 minutes further from those jam-packed developments and have tons of open air and nature and see the stars at night.
The first thing that we need to really talk about and break down is definitely the cost of living. The elephant in the room is New Jersey is an expensive place to live. One of the things that most retirees who may be looking to move out of the state is definitely considering is the cost of living and what kind of belt tightening they might have to do in order to make the resources that they have last. Since New Jersey overall has a high cost of living, 2 of which are other reasons we're going to break down in this video, it's just something that is driving a lot of people to look for potentially greener pastures to make their golden years as great as they can possibly be.
The second thing to be thinking about when you're making a move to New Jersey is the property taxes. This is going to be no surprise to anyone who knows anything about New Jersey. New Jersey does carry the burden of a gigantic sticker shock when it comes to property taxes. The New Jersey property tax rate is one of the highest in the country. It averages $2,417 per $100,000 of property value. That means for a $300,000 home, the property taxes will roughly be $7,251 annually. That can be very high, especially compared to some of the other states. The cost of living in New Jersey is also about 10% over the national average for things like housing, utilities, everyday expenses. All of these things can be higher than a lot of other states. That does come with a disproportionate burden on middle-income families because the taxes and the cost of living are higher than other places. It could potentially restrict your ability to live comfortably. So you're definitely going to want to be looking at your overall budget. Now, the taxes, it's not just a bill you got to pay. It does go towards the services that you are going to receive by living here in New Jersey. New Jersey has some of the best services in the country. For those of you with a family who's prioritizing your education, New Jersey continually ranks one of the highest states in the country for quality of education. The schools here, they come with fantastic after-school programs, tons of activities, as well as a high level of learning that is definitely going to benefit you and your family. New Jersey spends on average $20,000 per year per student. That's a big investment in your family by growing up here and living here in New Jersey. So if you're looking for a place to raise a family that's going to prioritize the education, yes, you will pay high taxes for it, but it's a fantastic investment on your kids' future and setting your family up for multi-generational success in life.
The third reason that cannot be ignored is the cost of housing. So in addition to the taxes themselves, because New Jersey is one of the most densely populated states in the Union, it's also one of the smallest states in the Union. So there's only so much land to go around. Now again, there's a big difference between North Jersey and South Jersey. So in South Jersey, where you have a little bit more space, you're going to be able to make your dollars stretch a little bit farther in terms of housing affordability. But in general, affordability in New Jersey is still something that is a challenge for people because the cost of homes continues to appreciate. On the other side of that, again, this same point might be one of the things that's attracting you to New Jersey as you see that property values do have a steady increase over time because there's just not that much land available and there's a lot of people who are living here.
The fourth thing that is going to be on your list when considering a move to South Jersey is the weather. We do have 4 full seasons of weather here in New Jersey. That does come with weeks of extreme cold or humid summers. Living in South Jersey requires a full wardrobe for every season. We do have snowy winters, we do have hot, humid summers, we do have rainy springs, we do have chilly falls. If you love those things, awesome. But if you're looking for that year-round tropical sand and flip-flops in summer, New Jersey is not going to be a good option for you. These weather extremes can mean that commuting around in the winter can be difficult when we do have a lot of snow if you're not used to it. Compared to my time living in Maine, I think the snow here is fairly reasonable to get around. We do have humid summers as well, so you're going to want to be looking at the air conditioning in the house that you're buying. Some people, they absolutely need central air. Some people do prefer window units. I would say on average, the majority of homes here in South Jersey do have central air. So definitely, you're going to want to look at your heating and your cooling when considering your home purchase. For me personally, I love having 4 distinct seasons. I love that variety. I love having summers where I can go to a lake, get in a kayak on the Rancocas Creek, or head to the infamous Jersey Shore. And I also love watching the snow come down. I love watching the leaves change color. I love watching the flowers come up in the summer. So for me personally, those 4 seasons offer a variety of experiences throughout the year that I think add to the quality of life.
Finally, reason number 5 that people do consider when they're moving out of New Jersey, but you might be considering it as a move into New Jersey, you have to be aware of how the economy tends to be structured in the state. Now, New Jersey is ranked in the top 10 in terms of the size of economies in the United States. But part of that is because of the sandwich effect that we experience between New York and Philadelphia. So the fact of the matter is, while New Jersey has one of the larger economies, where you end up working or where you end up being involved in that economy may be something where you have to transport yourself either to New York or to Philadelphia, and that might be a consideration you need to make because you may not want to live in either one of those cities. That is part of the reason, though, why a lot of people consider particularly South Jersey to be a real sweet spot, because since the state geographically is not super spread out, you can actually get to both of those cities and benefit from the proximity of those economies no matter where you live in the state. Now, of course, New Jersey has its own internal options that contribute to economic opportunities as well. You have major corporations like Johnson & Johnson, Campbell Soup, and Lockheed Martin, which is right in Moorestown, that do contribute to a large amount of the opportunities available to New Jersey residents. But you do have to face the reality that there's a good possibility that if you live in New Jersey, the majority of the opportunities may actually be across the river in either New York or Philadelphia, if that's what you're looking to do. And because of that, that is part of the reason why a lot of people are attracted to New Jersey, because it does give them the option to benefit from some of those economies and see some of the opportunities that you might be looking for, particularly if you are in your highest income and career producing years. And that's part of what brings people into the state. But then when it's time to be looking at retirement, that's part of the reason why you have a lot of people who are moving out.
So, is New Jersey right for your family? We'd love to hear in the comments. New Jersey definitely presents some real challenges like high cost property taxes, seasonal weather extremes, but it also offers advantages, especially for families. This state has exceptional school systems, a robust economy, easy access to tons of amenities. They're going to be great for your family, high quality public services, a safe environment, and a strong cultural backdrop. If you're looking for that balance in your life, New Jersey just might be the right place for your next move.
So if you are thinking about this and you want to have a more strategic conversation, definitely book an appointment with us. We can walk you through the ins and outs of what living in South Jersey is like and help you come to the conclusion if this is the right fit for you and how to make that happen so that you can make a great move and be in the place that you want to be for the next chapter of your and your family's life.